Recording in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Sergeant at Arms, Akshay Abraham Owen. Good afternoon, Bright Hearts.
Good afternoon.
My name is Akshay Oman and I will be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Before we begin this meeting, there are a few ground rules that we need to make sure we adhere to. Firstly, I request everyone to please take out your phones and put them on silent or switched off mode. Requesting everyone to please take out your phones and make sure it's either in silent or switched off mode. Secondly, during a speaker's speech on stage, requesting everyone to maintain silence. If you want to move in or out of the room, do it during an applause. If anyone needs to use a restroom at any point, there's a restroom right there in that corner. Once again, if you want to use it during the meeting, make sure you do it during an applause, right? There are refreshments that are going to be served during the break. When it comes to Toastmasters, there are a lot of topics we talk about. Politics, sex and religion are topics you can tackle in Toastmasters, although make sure you do it in a manner that doesn't offend anyone. What else is there? Money. What have I missed? Have I really covered everything? There's no way. It feels like I've missed something. For people who are joining online, we recommend that you please be on video throughout so that we can see your face. Online folks, can you confirm that the audio is clear and you can see the audience clearly as well? Just confirm with a yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Is that really it? That's all there is to it? Okay. Alright, then on that note, if I have not forgotten any of the rules, can I please now welcome on stage our presiding officer for the day. He is the Area I3 Director of District 121, who is serving in his final term, or rather his final month of his term. He also happens to be the beloved President of Bright Hearts Toastmasters, one who has endured ups and downs and has had many, many moments to celebrate in the last 6 months. Someone who will be serving his last meeting officially as a President of Bright Hearts. For one last time, give a huge round of applause for our President and the presiding officer for meeting 85 of Bright Hearts Toastmasters, Toastmaster Mani Kumar.
Mani. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms, for opening the meeting with all that energy, and also thanks to all the audience for your lovely cheer and welcoming me on this stage. So I have one question to all of you, especially for the members who were present in the last outing. Can I see raise of hands who were there last outing, Mango Mist? Wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure you all agree that how we all enjoyed together along with our Bright Hearts and as well as HSR Toastmasters. For me, it felt like it's not just like a simple outing, but it was one of the very closest moments, having time with all our Bright Hearts, playing sports, having food, and also sharing and traveling in the bus, playing songs, doing a lot of fun activities in the bus as well. While I was coming back out of those memories, and this Sunday has come in saying hello, today is Sunday, and today we have the meeting 85. Yes. For the benefit of all the guests who are present in the room, to introduce about Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Bright Hearts Toastmasters, we chartered and officially opened, or they made this Bright Hearts Toastmasters during September 2024. And this 2-year period, as per Toastmasters, there are certain criteria in terms of the distinguished club points to rate the club performance. To the surprise of everyone, Bright Hearts Toastmasters bagged the highest award of Toastmasters International, bagging the President Distinguished Award in the first year and Smedley Distinguished Award in the second program year. Let's hear it up, a loud cheer for our Bright Hearts Toastmasters. So what does this President Distinguished, Smedley Distinguished meaning to all the guests? It is one of the rating factor of how a club is performing in terms of the members, the education programs, the quality meetings and many parameters. And Bright Hearts Toastmaster ticked all the boxes, secured and bagged 10 out of 10 DCP points. And this June 30, we are going to wind up this particular program year and we are entering a new program year from the July 1st. As we progress into the meeting, today we have very good amount of guests. How about, may I request a guest to come on stage and share about your name, how you got to know about Bright Hearts and what are you looking from today's meeting? Yes, sir, please.
Good evening. Good evening, Toastmasters. So I am a Toastmasters. I am part of GTM Mumbai. So I am here for some work. So I thought it's better to utilize my time. So I came here, and my name is Piyush Tiwari, and I was an entrepreneur. I closed down my business, and then I just joined a legal tech company called LegoDex, which is based out of HSR layout. And in my family, I have my wife and my sweet daughter. So over to you, Pio. Thank you.
Glad to have you, sir, Mr. Piyush, and all the way from Mumbai and making the waves from north to south. Glad to have you. Yes, ma'am, how about you? Would you like to come on stage? Yes.
Okay, hello everyone. This is not my first meeting. I came here last week as well. Last week was the Bangalore Scouting. A little about me for whoever didn't come. My name is Ishta. I am currently in Bangalore for my summer vacations from college. I'm in my third year. And I found out about Bright Hearts because my dad, he was a member of Toastmasters. I don't remember the club name, but he was a member in Kormangla. And we used to live in Kormangla. We shifted to Harloor, and he was like, Isha, you should go to this. It's going to be helpful. And he came here last week, and it was really nice. Met some nice friends. Hopefully, I'll continue every summer.
Thank you. Great to see that Toastmasters meetings are also a good break for all the college members. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Yes. So today, as we move on to our meeting number 85, I would like to call this meeting number 85 open. And today, we have special members who got onboarded recently. And today, we are going to welcome them and induct them. And to do this honors, we have our very own Toastmaster, our Vice President Membership Officer. Put your hands together to the coolest person, I would say calmest person, always cheerful and always happy to welcome anything that comes in his way. Put your hands together for our Vice President Membership Toastmaster Priyansh.
Fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct 3 new members into the Bright Hearts Toastmaster family. This is an important occasion both for these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmaster seeking to improve their communication and leadership skills. And we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve their goals. I will now call on our new members. Please withhold the applause until the ceremony is completed. First member is Samarth Agarwal. He is a second-year BBA student at Christ University who loves badminton, late-night cycling, trekking, and never misses a chance to dominate the go-kart track. Please welcome Samarth. The second member is joining online. She's Aditi Diwan, a product manager at Elapium, AI community builder, yoga enthusiast, and a passionate cook on a mission to become an even more impactful communicator. She's Aditi. The next member is Vineet Kumar, a software development lead at IBM who enjoys boxing, long road trips, and is here to sharpen his communication and leadership skill. He's Vineet. Dear member, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped millions of people learn to communicate more effectively. As member of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Mr. Vice President Education, have these members been given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club? Have they been told how the Toastmaster program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive as well as the obligation of membership?
Yes.
Thank you. Who has been assigned as the mentor for these new members?
Myself and Akshay.
Okay. I request mentors to stand up. As an experienced Toastmaster, you have been asked to help these new members get off to a good start. Do you accept this responsibility and pledge to share your knowledge and experience with our new members so that they can immediately begin to benefit from Toastmaster membership?
Yes.
Thank you. Membership in this club and in Toastmaster International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet it also places certain obligation upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently towards your own self-development, evaluate others' speeches in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goals and remain positive. We ask our new members to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow Toastmaster, and to help keep this Toastmaster Club strong and dynamic. Please affirm your membership by repeating the following words. Do we have the second mic? You can repeat that. I, in the presence of my fellow members
in the presence of my fellow members
of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club,
of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club,
online folks, Aditi and Vineet, you can also repeat after us. I'll start again. I, in the presence of my fellow members of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club,
in the presence of my
fellow members of the Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club,
Bright Hearts Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment, to apply myself to the project outlined in the Toastmasters education program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner, to build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members, so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmaster. Now I request all the club members to please stand and repeat the pledge. Only the club members, guests can. We the members of Bright Hearts Toastmaster Club pledge to support you in your quest for self-development, to provide you with positive, helpful evaluation, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, to give you opportunities to help others, and to make your Toastmaster membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Now I request all the members to please sit down. Welcome to the family, Samarth, Vineet and Aditi. You may now take your seats. Now I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Mani.
Thank you, Priyansh, for conducting the induction ceremony for all the new members of Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Let's hear it up for our Vice President membership. As we move forward to this particular meeting number 85, this theme is very, very special to me about the pages we wrote. For me personally, this theme connects very well right from the beginning of my college. Those were the times where it happened to learn to write, learn to recall and retrospect what happened during the past. And some memories made always to energize positively, and some memories made to learn, get up and move for better. Those were the times where it all happened because of that little journaling or the habit I learned from my seniors, and as well as through our Bright Hearts Toastmasters, where we hosted lots of themed meetings towards that. And today we are going to have that special pages what we wrote, and today we are going to cherish all of them. To make this happen in a very exciting way, in a very creative way, today we have our very own Toastmaster. He is very enthusiastic, very creative, very sportive, and when it comes on stage, he always brings a very, very unique things always. Put your hands together in welcoming our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Badri Narayanan.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and my dear guests. How's the Josh? Yeah. Before getting into the theme of today's meeting, myself and Adi, we had a discussion. What can we bring out to the audience so that it can be memorized for such a long time, right? Then we thought, why can't we relive all the memories we had in the past term, that is from January to June? That would be a great carry forward moment for all of us. But today we are going to relive all those memories together. I've created a flip book. It'll be like a journaling for all of us. While going through each of the memories, I'll be turning out each and every pages with respect to every month, and I have a surprise element at the end as well. Akshay can share.
Yes.
No story is written in a single day. It begins with a blank page, and then slowly movements became memories, stages become family, speeches become our confidence, and pages become chapters. Let us turn back a few pages and remember the story we wrote together. You can turn the page, actually.
January. This page was not just the beginning of the month, it was the beginning of a journey for a lot of people. New faces walked into Bright Arts, not knowing this room would soon feel like home. 3 members were inducted, myself, Srinath, Shamil, each carrying different dreams but sharing one promise to grow together. Some of us even stepped into the stage for the very first time, not as guests but a tagline called Toastmasters that gave a different feel for all of us. And with every first roll, every trembling voice, every applause, another page was written in our life. Not every contribution came through speeches. Sometimes growth began by simply observing, listening, and learning. That day reminded us that every great speaker once started with a very first role. In the conclusion, January did not give us the perfect speakers, it gave us beginnings. And every beautiful story needs a beginning. Before moving to the next segment of this show, I will invite some of the volunteers, and you have to come to the stage and you can share your favorite memories that you had in the past time. Any volunteers who would like to take up the stage? Let's put in our hands to welcome Deepak. Deepak.
Good evening, Bright Hearts and dear guests. Can you hear me clearly? Yes. At the background? Okay. I am here from June 2024, and from the beginning of this year to now, I think I have made some concrete progress in my speaking. My biggest problem was that I was not able to speak louder. I thought mine is sufficient, but it took me a long time, and I would like to salute. Thank you so much for coming up with a video, YouTube video, in which the guy is a good speaker and he is training others how to speak louder. And we had to, it says after 1 month, your voice will change. I think it was very true, and I am not attempting to do something more than to just to correct the voice. So that is my achievement in the last 6 months. Thank you, Mani, for being the president. You are such a cool guy. You gave a lot of opportunity to all of us and very good leadership. Thank you.
Thanks, Deepak. That was very lovely to hear. Any other volunteer? Yeah, let me welcome one by one. Tinshu, let's put up our hands for Tinshu.
A very good evening, first of all, to everyone present here. One of my memory of this term is, it was middle of the term, and one day Mani messaged, we have to work on a secret mission for the club. And he has messaged 2 of us, 2 of our ex-com members. I thought we have to keep doing, do something more that we are doing in the regular basis. And it was the special meeting, the best meeting of my, that I was the team mod for this term, and that was none other than the Women's Day meeting. So I and Priyansh were the team mods. I also designed bookmark for all of the women of our clubs, and it was like everyone loved. We wrote something about each one of our girls and women present in our club. So that was one of the best moments of this term, and thanks to Mani and all the club members for great and wonderful memories for this term. Thank you. Back to you.
It's great to hear, Twinshu. Now let's welcome Srinath. Hey. Srinath, 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 Srinath.
Hi everyone. So I joined this club in Jan of this month. So my biggest fear was when I see a lot of people, not lot, when I see more than 2 people in front of me, I feel very uncomfortable to talk with them. So after joining Bright Hearts, I have given my first icebreaker speech, and slowly I felt like, okay, it's not too much hard, I can do it, and I got some confidence. And then I have given my second speech 2 weeks before, and after that also I got much confidence. I was getting lot of feedback from people, and few of the peoples like Devsha, Adi, we share the same state, so they do understand that there is something in our mother tongue which is influencing me while talking. So Devsha has shared few of the words how to practice it because she can relate it better. And one more thing, that one day when I was giving my icebreaker speech, Akshay came to me and he taught me how to use mic, which give me, wow, people are there, so they are here to mentor you without asking help, so which is a great thing. Yeah, I am very much grateful to be a part of this club, and thank you so much guys to giving me confidence day by day and talking with people. And nowadays when I see more than 2 to 3 people or 10 people in my office, I can talk with them. So earlier they used to think I am rude, so that I don't talk with them, but now when I used to share joke with them, they are okay, you are cool, okay. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Srinath. Let's have one more person. I have seen someone showing up hands there. Yeah, let's welcome Madhav. Madhav, 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 Madhav.
Hi everyone, good evening. This term was full of experiences, new experiences for me. Starting with, I had been given the opportunity to be the contest master for our club contest. Then I had the opportunity to be the MC for our division contest. And then I attended the Crescendo. So this year was full of new experiences and learnings. And finally ending with our Bright Hearts outing. We had a lot of fun. So thank you.
Thank you, Madhav. Let's put up our hands for all the people who have showed up in the stage.
Yeah, can you share the screen?
Now, let's move to the second month, that is February. February was a month of rediscovering the child within us through the theme called Echoes of Playground. We learned that breaking is easy, but rebuilding takes patience, time and courage. Through the game of 7 stones, tug of war reminded us that sometimes growth begins not pulling harder but by learning to let go. February. Our speakers at February inspired us in different ways, from finding purpose in serving others to embracing our fears and even realizing that our biggest battles often happen within our own minds. If you could remember, we had a session from Arundhati where we wrote journal and we had a lot of learnings at the end. More than just the meeting, February became a reminder that a playground may have changed, but the lessons of resilience, teamwork and the joy continue to shape who we are today. As we move forward through these pages, every memory reminds us that growth is never a solo journey. Looking in retrospect, every meeting added another page to our story that brings us back today. Every meeting has its storytellers, but every great meeting also has the people who quietly shape those stories. To guide us through today's meeting, it's my privilege to welcome our general evaluator, Sayuj. Before calling Sayuj, I've asked about his favorite memory. His core memory of this term is the camaraderie, the late night fun during Crescendo and the unforgettable train journey to Kochi. When I heard this, I thought I had missed writing these beautiful memories in my book, but the next time I will not miss this. Please join me in welcoming Sayuj. Sayuj, 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 Sayuj.
Thank you, Badri. Good afternoon, everyone. So as Badri talks about the pages we wrote, I'm going to write a lot of pages based on the meeting today. So I'm going to capture what is happening in the meeting, and at the end of the meeting, I'm going to give you the report about what happened in the meeting, what was good, what needs change, and what is excellent about the meeting. And I can't do it alone. I have a team who would help me do that, and that's called a TAGS team, which stands for Timer, R Counter, Grammarian, and a special role player. So I would like to invite my team to come on stage and explain their role one by one, starting with the T, the timer. So this is an individual whom I asked, what was your favorite memory in this term? And he said, I had amazing time with amazing people during the Mango Mist outing. And that led me to think, great, he just doesn't enjoy with Gen Zs. Now he realizes the other generations are fun too. So please welcome the amazing Toastmaster Samarth. Samarth, 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 Samarth.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am Samarth Agrawal and I'll be the timer for the day. Retrospecting to the last week, we all went to Mango Mist. We were told to come at the bus, near the bus, at 8:45 sharp. Me being a good boy, I came there by 8:30, and what do I see? Absolutely no one except for two people eating Vimal over there. It felt like I was playing Last of Us, as I was the only one there. Now, this one guy in auto comes right in front of me. He stops. He gets down. I wave at him, and then he just walks past by. I thought he was one of the members who's coming with us, but nope. The bus, which was supposed to go at 9 a.m. sharp, left at 9:20. So, as a timer, I'll make sure that this does not happen in today's meeting, and the speakers conclude their speeches within time. I will time the table topics speeches, prepared speeches, and the evaluations. I will denote the time by showing green, yellow and red card, which denote different time meanings. For table topic speeches, the time will be less than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 2 minutes, at 1.35 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. Moving on to icebreaker speeches, the time will be from 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. And at 6 minutes, I'll show the red card. For other prepared speeches, the timings will be from 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. For evaluations, the timings will be from 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I'll show green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll show yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. Kindly note, the red card will be shown until the speaker gets off the stage. And as a reminder, there will be a 30-second grace period after I show the red card for the speaker to conclude the speech. If you exceed this grace period, there will be a disqualification. I will present my report once called upon by the general evaluator during the evaluation section. Thank you, and back to Bhadra. Sayuj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samarth. Next is the A, someone who will record all the sounds that you make on stage. So this individual, I asked him the same question, what is your favorite memory in the past 6 months? And he said, the first time he came on stage for the table topics, and the topic was, what is the most fearful thing that he did? And he didn't have to think much, because coming on stage was very fearful for him, and he came up and spoke about it. So please welcome on our counter the fearless Toastmaster Nikhil.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening. Every great story has an editor who reads between the lines, catches what others miss. Today, as our counter, that is my role. As we revisit the pages we wrote together this term, I'll be listening closely, not just to what is said, but how it is said. Because even the most beautiful page loses its impact when cluttered with words that don't belong. I'll be watching for filler words like and, well, but, so, you know, and filler sounds like I'll also note any unintentional repeated phrases and pauses. Also, a general tip for all of the speakers, if you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to remember the speech or you're doubting what to say next, take a pause, think what you're going to say next, and then resume your speech. I'll present my report at the end of the meeting when called by the general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil. Next is G, the grammarian. So this individual, I asked the same question, what was your favorite moment in the last 6 months? And he said, it's not about giving speeches, it's about the roles that he took on stage. Because as he took the roles, the confidence built in him, right? Yeah, but you know what I remember of him in the last 6 months? Was the Crescendo trip. So after the first day, after around 6 o'clock, me and few folks escaped from the meeting. Yes, Akshay, yes, Mani, I was the ringleader. So we went to Marine Drive, had a boating, came back, and then we said we should get drunk. And this individual and I decided to volunteer to go and get the drinks. And in Kerala, you don't just get drinks in supermarkets, you have to go to a beverage shop. So I went with this individual into a beverage shop, and he just stopped. The beverage shop looked like a rundown place, and he was like, dude, are you going to get drinks here in this place? Are you serious? But that is how the beverage shops in Kerala are. It's not fancy, but you get the drinks that is there. So please welcome the shell-shocked Toastmaster Mother.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. When I heard the theme, Pages We Wrote, I instantly reminded a memory where I had a childhood photo, standing proudly, hair well oiled and combed, and a hand on a vest, and water casually coming out of my nose. But my confidence was untouched. Now when I saw that photo recently, I thought that retrospecting some moments may not be inspiring, but they are purely a family entertainment. So some memories make you feel proud, some memories make you feel grateful, and some memory make you feel, I instantly want to delete the evidence. That brings me to the word of the day, retrospect, which means looking at the past event for reflection and to understand them better. For example, in retrospect, my first Toastmaster speech was absolutely good, although my hands disagree. So dear participants, members, I encourage all of you to use the word of the day, because sometimes to move forward in life, you have to look back. Now, as a grammarian, I will be paying close attention to the language usage on the stage by all the participants coming on the stage. I will also take note of the phrases, quotes, impressive expression used on the stage, and also some grammar slips. But don't worry, I won't be like your school teacher in 8th class with red pen. Instead, I will be your friend with a forgiving heart. With that, I wish you all the best. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mother, and please do use the word of the day, retrospect, and let's see how many retrospective words we can use in today's meeting. So the last team member is the special role player. So when I asked him about his memory in the last 6 months and the future Associate VP Education, please listen carefully. Here's what he said. He was very nervous about his speech, and he thought he could fake his sickness so that he can escape from the speech. But he didn't. He still came ahead and gave a speech and won the Best Speaker award. And that speaks a lot of volumes in terms of the confidence that he grew and a self-belief that if he can do it, it'll open more doors to him. So please welcome the one who listens to his heart, Toastmaster Ravikant. Ravi, 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 Ravi.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very good evening. Today I am playing the role of listener. Honestly, it's highly ironic because in real life I am a terrible listener. Throughout this term, there were many instances where I was daydreaming when a speaker was on the stage. Just last month, when a speaker started giving his speech, my brain went out of the room. My brain was just like, bro, you do whatever you want, I'll be just back. And then I started thinking about a beautiful girl who smiled at me once in a shopping mall. In my head, I went on a date with her. I married her. We even bought a wonderful house in Koramangala and also had 2 wonderful kids. All happened in just 5 minutes. But the thing is, she is the shopkeeper. Okay, her job was to smile at the customers. So I fell for her smile and immediately started daydreaming in this Toastmasters meeting. So that was happened, and then even the daydreaming went into the extent of marriage. I just thought she was proposing me by just smiling. And then like I snapped back to the reality when the audience started applauding for the speaker. And then I realized, okay, this is not happening, I'm just in the reality. Now, if I look back, there are so many instances of like this throughout the entire term. But for a change, today, I'm actually going to listen. I'm going to listen to each and every one of you, what you are speaking. I'll be, so later, as your listener, I'll be tracing to the entire speeches, like the entire moments what you speak. I'll be back at the end of the meeting when called upon to give you a pop quiz to exactly check who is not daydreaming and who is actually listening to the speeches. So that's it. Thank you. Back to the slides.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravikant. So me and my team will be back at the end of the meeting, towards the end of the meeting, and I give the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Badri.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayuds and all the tag team members. Loved your humor, Ravikant. Now, let's turn the page towards March. It reminded us why Bright Arts is much more than a Toastmasters Club. Every meeting challenged us to think differently, from stepping into unpredictable roles during our rhetoric rollout to discovering that some of our best speeches come when we simply trust ourselves. We welcome new faces, celebrated members taking bigger steps in their journey, and then came a moment we always remember, our 75th milestone meeting. It wasn't just a celebration of a number, it was a celebration of every Sunday that brought us together, every speech that helped someone find their voice, and every member who chose growth over comfort. Standing together, we proudly celebrated 10 out of 10 Distinguished Club Program goals, earning the prestigious President's Distinguished Club recognition, a reflection of a dedication every Bright Arts member has poured into this journey. Let's get a good applause for this one. Thank you. March reminded us that milestones aren't reached overnight. They created one meeting, one speech, and one courageous step at a time. As every chapter needs reflection, every speech deserves a thoughtful feedback. It is now time to invite our first evaluator. His favorite memory from this term is the time he took up the special role of a joke master, where he spoke about the second biggest crisis of Bangalore, the hair fall. That memorable role also went on to earn him the Best Auxiliary Role Taker Award. Please put up your hands and welcome Twin Shoe.
Good evening, Bright Hearts, Toastmasters, and dear guests. Today, I will be evaluating the first prepared speech of the day, and the purpose of this speech is to for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language as well as to learn and refine how they use non-verbal communication when delivering a speech. I would like to mention this is level 2 project 2 speech from presentation mastery pathway. Timer, please note the timing of this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I would like to give all the best to the target speaker, that is Deepak. Back to Badri.
Thank you, Dinshu. With that, let us move on to our first prepared speaker. Our first speaker believes that the growth is never a journey taken alone. His speech is titled, "Together we were better than we thought." I have asked his memories of this particular term, and he said he received the right mentoring support from Akshay, which helped him project his voice with the confidence for the very first time. The appreciation he received from the fellow members of Bright Arts was a milestone in his Toastmaster journey. Please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Deepak. Deepak, 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 Deepak. Deepak, together we were better than we thought. Together we were better than we thought, Deepak.
Thank you. Retrospecting the last Sunday, just like that, in the month of June in 2025, we also had a outing together as a team. So we went to Club Kavana, okay, instead of our last meeting. So one of the activity that was scheduled was dance competition. Okay, and we were randomly broken into 7 groups with 3 members each. I was lucky, and I would say so because that will be appearing later on that I was lucky. So I had me, Akshay, and what is his name? Abhishek as a team. So we called our team as Dynamite. We were so confident that we will be doing such a great job that we are Dynamite. And we selected the songs, one English song and one Hindi song. The English song name was Sexy I Know It. And the other one was Gulan Gudian. Okay, I was very confident that, with my daughter, my younger daughter being a trained dancer in Bollywood, I will be able to do a good job. So I practiced without the group with my daughter for half an hour. I was really confused with the steps. I was worried that we have taken a very difficult song, and we might be embarrassing all of us in front of the team. Well, next day we went to Akshay's place, and Akshay, instead of complicating the dance by doing actually what is done in the dance, he did a simplifying job of choreography. He made choreography very easy for us. Okay. Despite that, I was behind others in terms of picking up. So that is because of other reasons. But we practiced at his home. We practiced one step at a time. All right. Repeating the steps and then trying to practice all the steps together So it will be 2 or 3 and 4 steps, and then we are making it start turning into a sequential steps. So that gave us some confidence. Then we videograph ourselves. We looked at the video again ourselves. We laughed at some of those steps that we had done, and then go back and practice again. Every practice gave us some confidence. All right. So, like any practice session, if you Bright Hearts session every day, when we come here, we get chai and samosa. So, Ajay gave us chai and samosa and said, everything is all right now, let's go. And all of us are not trained dancers. So I was a little confident after that. So the day came, we went to Club Kavana. This was our first program. So we went in our turn. When our turn came, and we somehow danced, and we got appreciated also by the audience. So I would like to show you some moves of the English song, Sexy I Know It. Whoa. Can you please the music, please? I know it. Know it. I'm sexy. I know it. I know it. So after this, I had a realization that even I was really bad at dancing before that. Even if you are bad, but if you get a company, a team, then the total effort that is put together makes it at least cross the fence, right? If not, win the match. But we were able to get an audience applause, and so next time, if you are given a challenging project and if you have a luxury of team, please form a team and then work together. The result will be much better. So with that, I would like to say thank you for your listening and thanks for your applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. Before moving to April's page, Akshay, can you click the button? During the March end, we went to Skandagiri trek. This is with our HSR folks. That day reminded us when we are in a team, we could achieve anything. So it was a great day that we had with our fellow Toastmasters Club. Here comes the April's page. April reminds us that dreams becomes achievements when an entire club stands one another. We proudly celebrated becoming a Smedley Distinguished Club as the entire team walked out to the stage to receive the honor at Division I contest. Our very own Akshay created history by securing first place in ISE, evaluation contest, table topics and humorous speech contest. For many of us, these victories became inspiration. For me, this page carries another special memory. Serving as a timer for the very first time in a Division I contest, it was an unforgettable experience and another page that strengthened my Toastmasters journey. After witnessing our club champion light up the Division I stage, Bright Arts turned with even greater energy. If Division I reminded us of what great speakers looked like, the entire month of April reminded us every great speaker begins with the first step. The month concluded with the icebreaker marathon where new members took their first step to the Toastmasters stage. It was a reminder that every confident speaker once stood where every icebreaker speaker stood, equal parts nervous and excited. With those inspiring memories still fresh in our minds, we will now take a short break and we'll get back to relive the memories together. Thank you.
Voting. One speaker is only there. One speaker. There's no more speakers. No more speakers. Do you want to open for voting? Voting is not. Only one speaker. Oh no, there's feedback for people. Okay.
Okay. Before going for a short break, please take some moments to submit your votes. Please give us your feedbacks. URL will be there, right? Actually, scanner. Please scan this QR code to get the voting link.
Guess if you are facing problem in internet, just connect to the Wi-Fi named Mushroom. The password is also Mushroom, everything in small.
Is everyone able to access the URL? Anyone not able to open it? It's bit.ly/bhtm vote 1. We have 15 responses.
While we are on voting process, the mushroom space providers, they will give one announcement. Please let us to welcome Aishwarya.
Hi guys, I am Aishwarya. That's my husband Ayush. We are running this space currently, and I'm not sure if you guys have been here before for any event or anything, but just wanted to introduce the space to you so that you guys are familiar. Did you all like the space?
Yes.
Yes. This is your first time?
Nope.
Okay.
3 months.
Okay. So I just wanted to, I'll not take much of a time. The tea is ready. 3 quick things. We are also into co-working. Co-working in the sense, you can come here, plug and play. You can work here as well as you can be a part of our events. You can see there are aerial yoga hammocks upstairs. We have yoga, dance, Zumba, as well as aerial yoga. And we are having on 5th of July, we are having a baking workshop. So you can, if you want, it is $8.99. You can come, you can register, and if you want, you can leave your numbers with me or with, there is a notepad outside. We will add you to the community channels and you will get notified about our upcoming workshops. Third, in case you want
as page to our story. In today's theme, Pages We Wrote, we are invited to look back, not with regret, but with retrospect. In retrospect, when we look back, we realize that in life, our biggest achievements have come from the most unexpected moments, and our greatest lessons have started with small steps. And also, we realize that sometimes the chapters that we have wanted to skip has actually given us the best learning and has shaped us to what we are. In today's table topic section, I welcome you all to relive one of those pages. So here there is no right and wrong, it is your story, your perspective. Be it a seasoned Toastmaster or a guest who is joining us for the first time today, I would want all of you to look back and bring a page of your story to us. There is no judgment, only perspective. So, during the table topic, you are given a timer, please note 2 minutes. So, at 1 minute, the timer will show the green card. At 1.5 minutes, the timer will be showing the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, the timer will be showing the red card. There are no grace times, sadly. Also, whoever comes on the stage, I encourage all of you to please use the word of the day, which is yes. So I would want you to come up here and retrospect and share a piece of yourself today. First, okay, before that I do have a small thing. How many of you journal here, by the way? Anybody journals? That's nice. So yeah, that's a very good habit. So consider this as a journal of yours, and you may open a page here, and I have the numbers kept here for your table topic. So the page you open, you may just give me the card there, and whatever number is there, I'll give the topic from this pages. Okay? So that is what you have to do. I'll alternate between guests and members. First, I'll start with our member. May I call upon Sneha? Sneha! 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 Open Sneha. Please open this. And you can choose. I'll give you. You can pick a number. 9. Yes. So Sneha, topic for you is, if your Toastmaster journey were a book, how would you define it? If your Toastmaster journey were a book, how would you define it? Sneha.
A few months back, I had a major reading block. I used to read like anything. And then in 2025, January, I reached my peak. In 1 month of January, I read 7 books. I have no idea how I managed to do that till date, but I did that. And then from February, I hit a block. That's it. Nothing happened. And later the same year, I joined Bright Hearts, and by coming out and speaking up, by interacting with everyone over here, a part of me started to feel that I have to go and explore more. And the best way I could explore more that I was familiar with, the way that I was familiar with, was to read books and get into the stories that the authors are telling. So it helped me overcome my block. I slowly started reading again. I was initially going to my comfort zone, reading only fiction, like easy to read books, but recently I have given 3 speeches in Toastmasters, and I have no idea how, but it has helped me overcome my reading block to an extent that I have picked up non-fiction which are not easy to read for me at all, and I am almost done with my first non-fiction since my reading block. So I have Bright Hearts to thank for overcoming that. So if I have to define it as a book, I would say it's a combination of everything, and the book that I'm reading right now is called Surrounded by Idiots, and I can assure you I am not surrounded by idiots here. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha. I sure hope we are not surrounded by idiots, and but yeah, I can totally understand. Sometimes the biggest stories that we actually learn or read is of a human experience rather than any written work. So I totally understand where that comes from. For the next speaker, I would want a guest on stage. Anybody wants to volunteer? Yes, ma'am, you may please come. Tia. Yes. So, Tia, the topic for you is a person who wrote a page in your life. Tia, a person who wrote a page in your life.
1 second.
You can hold it also if you want. It's a clear.
I was doing it the other way around. I guess.
Yeah.
A person who wrote a page in my life.
Yes.
Hi Toastmasters and guests, there are many people if I start recollecting, and everyone has left a little bit or more impact in my life. So to figure out someone who is that special is really difficult for me. But being part of a club, being here in the Toastmasters community, the first name that comes to my mind, of course Akshay is there, of course my mentors are also there. I will say there was a great speaker who is no more with Toastmasters, who is Dirish. And he used to be a great storyteller. So when I have stories in my life, whenever I used to take the stage, the story used to become comical. I really want to talk about corporate discipline. I go to office, I do my work, I go back home. But finally what I actually translate to you people, it's like, oh my goodness, I goofed up with my job, I didn't have time left for my life, and when I go back home, I just crash. So that's how my stories used to come out. When I heard him, I realized that there has to be a flow, there has to be a structure, there has to be something the audience can take back and connect with. That was the first thing I learned from him, and that's why he is so important. What I took from Akshay, if I can also mention him as another page in my book, the spontaneity. And I have never seen him, there is not a single topic that he can't talk about. I don't know about the knowledge, I don't know about the confidence, it all comes together when he takes the stage. So definitely if I had to take a second name, that's Akshay. Last but not the least, I believe every one of you, if you all come together, I'm sure collaboratively, it's not only a page, we can write a book on Toastmasters, how it gives you confidence, how you learn from it, and how you become better and better every day. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tia, for that wonderful talk. Actually, I also realized there are so many people who actually inspire us and who motivate us. I think for me, the upcoming president would be somebody like that. He is somebody who pushes me when I go into my shell or when I become lazy. He is the person who makes me, who reminds me why I am in Toastmasters, the reason I joined. So yes, I can totally understand that. Now I would want a member, Madhav. Madhav. Madhav, you may open your book and give me a number. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Madhav. So Madhav, with 13, not an unlucky number because my birthday is on 13th. So the topic for you is a role that you unexpectedly played. A role that you unexpectedly played. Madhav, thank you.
Good evening, fellow Bright Hearts and media guests.
Good evening.
The role I unexpectedly played. So it was a evening around 2 months back. I got a ping suddenly from Mani. Madhav, can you take up the MC role for a division contest? I was like, this week is going very hectic for me. I can't take it. After some time, I again got a ping from Mani. Madhav, I know you can manage it. You can take it. and we are there to support you. Just go and I know you will do your best. So it was day before our division I contest. We sat, me and my co-host, me and my co-MC, we were woke up till 2:13 in the morning preparing our entire script. And we finished and then we wake up again at around 5 in the morning and completed our entire script. 8 a.m. We went for the contest and then we practiced a bit and it all went well. So in the end I was very proud of myself that one day before I was able to complete the entire script because it was all with the support of Mani and my co-MC. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. A role I unexpectedly played is a table topic master today. So, next I will invite a guest. You would want to come? It's okay, you can just come and talk, yes. I don't know. Arya. Yes, Arya. Like this. Yeah. Yes, Arya. Yes. Please choose a number. You can open and you will get a 4. Yes, 4. So Arya, the topic for you is a page from your life that you would like to read again. A page from your life that you would like to read again, Arya. Thank you.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello. So, a page from my life that I would like to read again, it would be like going back to my school days. Because of course, like we don't have to, like going back, while I was in my school, so we wouldn't, I'm really sorry. It's not like, okay, so one day back in my school days, my teacher picked me up to conduct the school assembly, and it was a day like this. And like how you are looking at me right now, stuttering, stammering, it was much worse back then. So I vividly remember my principal giving a speech to the whole assembly about being more confident and being good at public speaking, etc., etc., etc. And so 10 years later, here I am. like in the last break, I was just talking with all of you, and I was thinking back to that moment, like it's high time I should really work on this. So retrospectively speaking, I wish I had worked upon it by now, but here I am. For me, Arya, page I would revisit is the first seminar I gave in my undergrad, and my professor called me a Malabar Express because the speed with which I was speaking was like, and that is something I've consistently got a feedback on, and that is something which I work towards, and that's the reason I'm here in Toastmasters. So I think if you start the journey, I'm sure you will reach where your teacher has asked you to reach. With that, I will call upon the next member, one beloved member, Priyansh Tripathi. Priyansh. Please open your journal and pick up a number.
12.
12, nice. So, Priyansh, topic for you is a speech that has stayed with you. A speech that has stayed with you, Priyansh Tripathi. Thank you.
A speech that stayed with me. The last time I gave the speech was on 17th of Jan, and I was like, at the start of the term, I was just becoming a VP membership, and after that month only, I was traveling back to home on 18 for almost a month. So I thought that I'll give my speech and then I'll go to home. 8 p.m. Wednesday, speech slots open. I nominate myself, and then I start preparing the script. By Sunday, I was having 2 scripts in my hand, and I sent it to my mentor. And my mentor for that speech was Akshay. He's like, "You can repeat your speech, the last speech." So I was like, "Oh, I want to give a new speech." And he said, "No, you can repeat the speech. The speech objective for my speech was evaluation and feedback." So I thought that, okay, I'll repeat the speech. Then I started preparing my speech, and I was constantly, going through that speech so that, not even a single line I should miss from that speech. And the night I was preparing, and then me and my sister were in the room, and she's like, "What is this? How you speaking? Yeah, you have this habit of speaking like." She says this. "What is this Vibhu tone which you use?" And I was like, "What is this Vibhu tone?" And then I realized, okay, I have this habit of speaking in certain order. I was like, okay, I'll overcome this. Then I started recording. She suggested me a way, start recording. So by 3 a.m. my phone memory was full. I was having so many videos of mine. And then I was like, okay, now at least to 10% I have overcome that. Then I came on stage, delivered that speech, and that was a speech marathon. First time I won in a speech marathon after that speech. I was like, oh, like if you dedicate a time and if you practice, you can definitely win that speech. And I was not expecting that. That was my one speech which I'll remember.
I remember that speech, Priyansh. It was so well delivered. It could actually showcase the amount of effort you would have put in to do that with all the expression and the body language. I still remember that in the speech marathon. Now, it's only fair that once a brother is called, the sister is called next. So, I welcome Tripti to be the next speaker. Please open a page from your book. Whichever comes. Okay. Suppose so. Number 2. So, Tripti, your topic is the achievement which is worth framing. Achievement which is worth framing, Tripti. Thank you.
minutes. Lots of achievements coming in my mind. Okay. Because my brother spoke about this speech that has stayed with him, it's only fair that I continue this thread and talk about something that stayed with me as well in Toastmasters. Several years back, my initial days in Toastmaster, I remember this very distinctly. It was my third speech and I was standing on stage. Akshay was the president back then and he would sit in the middle like Jesus, evaluating every speech, every role, because in his book, excellence is what you have to aim for, right? And that pressure of performing in the right manner was in my head and I was underprepared clearly. So I go on stage and I'm stating, my speech continues and I forgot. I didn't remember what was the next word. I was just point blank at that moment. I just felt like getting swallowed by earth. Can you give me a who if you have ever felt like that on stage? Ooh, all of us, most of us. That's why we are here in Toastmasters. So after that, I took that as a challenge. Like, I'm going to come back stronger, this, that. I worked with my mentor. The next speech that I gave, I prepared so much that there wasn't even a sliver of failure that I wanted to even feel. I remember after that speech, Akshay comes to me and for some reason, because he's the Jesus, right? If he comes and if he nods and if he approves, we have done the job. And after I delivered the speech, I looked at Akshay and he's like, and that nod is an achievement in my Toastmasters journey that I would keep, I would preserve. After the meeting, he came back, he's like, one of the best speeches from you so far. And that's something that has stayed with me and sparked the motivation that has carried me so far and for years to come. Yeah, thanks.
I realize I still have to work for that nod from the humanoid Jesus. Next, I will call one of our sweetest but silent member, Vibha Vade. Vibha, 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 Vibha. Please open your book. Open with a smile. I've written that. Okay, number 14. So, Vibha, your topic is a page of courage. A page of courage, Vibha. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
A page of courage. I would say this moment because I am avoiding this since I joined Toastmasters. Yeah, so my main motive to join Toastmasters was to get better in impromptu speaking. And because my weakness lies here, so I never came on stage for table topics. And today is the day that Nivedita chose me. And I am here to say something. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get better into it. Thank you.
Thank you, Vibha. Basically, everybody comes here with a lot of nervousness. Even for me, I was a teacher once upon a time, and even as a staff, coming in front of students to take classes, I had my own set of nervousness. So that is natural, that is human, that is normal, and we all overcome that with a little bit of tips and tricks, like how Akshay taught Deepak to speak in a higher volume. So I think everything is a bit of, magic and magical realism happening on stage is what I believe. Okay, next I'll call one guest. Sir, you want to come in? Yeah.
Piyush is you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So please choose a number from the book. Yes. So 7. Okay. So a page of laughter. Piyush, a page of laughter. Thank you.
A page of laughter. Laughter is the best recipe. How many of us agree? Yeah. And this is the weak point. When I started my career in 2008 and 9, I can remember I was quite a serious guy. I came to office, opened my laptop, worked. At 6:30, I said, bye boss, went away. So one day my boss, his name was Mithun Uchel, he was quite a fun guy. So he called me and said, what happened? So, are you shy? No, boss, I'm okay. Then you come to office, say good morning, and by leaving you say bye boss. In afternoon you just take a smoke break. So what's happening? So you have to some fun in the life. I said, boss, yes, you are correct, but I am too dedicated to my work. So he said, it's fine, you work, but also have fun. And from him, I learned the importance of laughter, and then I started like balancing work with laughter, like going out with friends, even going out with my bosses for drinks and everything. And then there was a proper work-life balance. Over to you. Thank you.
Page full of laughter. Obviously, sometimes, right, when we go through some situations, we feel that, oh my God, it's so embarrassing, I cannot get out of it. But when we look back in retrospect, those would be funny moments where we end up laughing it out and would think, why did I even worry so much about this? So, with that, I will call the next member, Srinath.
Srinath,
Srinath, Srinath, Srinath, Srinath. Yes. Yeah. So, please open your book.
11.
Yes. So, Srinath, topic for you is the thank you page from your book. Thank you page from your book, Srinath.
Good evening, Bright Hearts.
Good evening.
So it was 2 a.m. at night, and I was hanging out with a couple of my friends at the beach, and obviously they are drunk. Suddenly we were discussing about something, and after that one person suddenly changed his mood, and he told us that, hey, I am the Chief Minister of Odisha, and now I am having my oath ceremony. Then he gave lot of things. I'll change this, I'll change that, I'll bring this, I am bring that to the society. And by telling this, he fell on the sand and he slept there. We brought him back to the hotel. And on the next day, he woke up at 1 p.m. And during that time, we haven't paid the amount that we need to pay to the hotel member. The person who was saying us blah blah thing about I'll change this, I'll change that, I'll change that. And when he woke up, he told us that, okay, since no one is there on the reception, let's don't pay the bill. And left this hotel. Okay, what is the topic?
Thank you page in your
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I retrospect, so I thank to my friend who brought us this much memory. So yeah, that's all. Thanks.
So when I read books, one page that I love reading is the thank you page or the end author's note, because there they will have mentioned all the people that either inspired them or motivated them or read through their first draft and encouraged them to finish the book. Every one of us have the thank you page. It could be our parents, it could be our siblings, it could be somebody who inspired us, who are not even related to us in any way. So keep up that thank you page growing, because at times gratitude is something which helps us grow up and makes us grounded also. With that, I will come to a conclusion of the table topic section. Thank you to everyone who shared their stories today. As I listened, I realized one thing. Each of the pages are different, but every story had a thing common. It was either a memory, a lesson, a smile, or an ambition or dream for a future. In retrospect, we realize it's not always the most perfect memories that remain with us, but the most meaningful one. With that, I hand over the stage back to the general evaluator.
Sayuj, 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 Sayuj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nivi. And with that, we come to the general evaluation sections. We'll start off first with our speech evaluation. Toastmaster Twinshoe.
Twinshoe, 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 Twinshoe.
Good evening, one and all present here. When I retrospect, so when I I have to practice this. When I retrospect, the best memory from the last term is I got to my mind is Club Kawana, and thanks to Deepak when he reminded me and all of us who were present in the Club Kawana. Deepak, you have wrote a well-crafted speech. When I say well-crafted speech, you had very authentic, and from the start of when Club Kawana we decided, and then we grouped onto 3 people on each group, and when you got to know about the best 3 people the team you could ask for is, on left you had Akshay, on right you had Abhishek. So it has the remarkable takeaway as well in terms of the teamwork. With teamwork, everything feels easy. What I love about your speech was a humor sprinkled throughout. When you said how in Toastmasters we get chai and samosa, Akshay brought us chai and samosa as well. The second thing that I loved about is the song that you have, or maybe Akshay has chosen, and how you said about sexy, I know it. So the second thing I liked about your speech was body language, as the project objective was effective body language. No one of us would have thought you would dance on sexy, I knew it. So, you had a confident posture. You were standing right like mining engineer and a boss who is commanding to the audience. This best part was the emblematic gestures you have used. So that is a cultural specific. When you show gratitude to Akshay like this, everyone felt and related to it. The second thing was representational body language. When you said, we have named our team Team Dynamite, everyone can relate to it in terms of like the strong power that the word and the group holds. The eye contact is also in good, everyone can relate to it. When I asked about Ask to Me, did you achieve the purpose of this project? My answer was yes and no at the same time. Because in the first initial point of time, your hand gestures was kind of like this, and it was sometimes it was like this. But when you could work on the facial expressions, let's say when you heard about Sexy I Knew It song, it's like, sexy I knew it, how we are going to do this, Akshay? But you can say that my daughter is a trained Bollywood artist, a trained Bollywood dancer, I don't have to worry. The second thing is the pantomime gesture that you could use. So you had a good question opportunity to ask to the audience that if you can, let's say, raise your hands if you are present at the Club Cabana. So in short, you had a great, well-crafted speech. You could work on audience gesture and engagement for better effective body language. Then back to general note of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Twinshu. So with that, we come to the complete evaluation. So let me start off with Twinshu. Very good evaluation that you did. One thing that I really loved was you told about the locations in the speech where you gave the feedback or what you liked about it. That was great. Some of the scenes that you tried to imitate, that was good. I didn't see a part or sentence, or maybe I missed it, saying that here is my 3 things for you in terms of the feedback or what I liked about the speech. So it's good to say that and then start it off so that there's a structure within it. And then you took almost a minute to get into the feedback portion. So you're talking about, yes, I know it was nice having the Club Cabana thing, but yeah, that should be just 10-15 seconds about the speech. Get into what you liked about the speech and then concentrate more on the feedback, because that is how the speaker evolves. The most important, timing. Right? And this is what something I think I told last week also. The timing is important for each and every role. You have to ensure that you meet the timeline. Deepak, I agree to most of what Twinshu said. Humor was great. I just loved your humor. And please, I just love that body language that you had. I want to see more of that in your future speeches, because generally I've seen you in one place standing, but today I saw you move your hands, which was great, and I absolutely loved it. I loved your dance too. One other suggestion is use the stage a little bit more, walk a little bit. So it's saying, I had my team, I had Akshay here, and I had Abhishek here. So use the stage a bit more than just being on one side. Other than that, great speech. I'm looking forward for your next project. Now with that, let me go to the complete meeting. The meeting started a couple of minutes late. The setup was done, but one thing we had a problem with is the online folks. We need to make sure that the online folks come on time. So we had people not just, taking part through online. So Priyansh said something that we should have ensured that people come on time by 3:50, and that is for all of us also. If you are joining online and you have a role or something to take online, make sure you are in early so that it can be connected and we can start the meeting on time. The agenda was published on time, but just one speech. That is a very bad mark for the VP education team. But that's a feedback. Yes, I know, but that's a feedback that I'm going to give to the next VP Education team is, one thing is keep a lookout on feedback, but most important is all the members make sure that if there's a slight possibility of missing out on the roles, please inform the VP Ed team beforehand so that things can be worked out. Right? And this meeting, there was a lot of moving around that happened. Then coming to the next role, SA Akshay, this is something that you always teach, taking on the role, and that's something Vibha you need to learn, and not just Vibha, I think everyone needs to learn how to do the SA role differently. We're so used to having the Energizer, so I was hoping that you would start with an Energizer, but still great. I think you missed the talk on the Toastmasters. So what is Toastmasters? So we have guests, I think. Yes, just one guest who doesn't know about Toastmasters, but uncle is a Toastmaster, but that is fine. Money, you talked about Bright Hearts, you introduced the guest, which is great, so I don't have any other feedback for you. Induction, Priyansh, it's always great to have people on stage when you're doing the induction, but as I said, if they are online, there should have been some coordination because the members didn't know, some of the members didn't know what to expect. But that's a feedback you need to provide to the next team. Toastmaster of the day, Badri, just terrific. I think it was absolutely great. The meeting was great theme. You had each one of us hooked, and most of the time I was more looking and interested in that than taking down notes. I love that you called folks on stage talking about the time, and one of the things that the VP had also told you to is, because we don't have much speech, give more participation, which is you did, and I think that was great. Hats off to you. I think this was great theme. Yes, I missed out the tag team. Okay, so let me call on the tag team. First is the special role player, Toastmaster Ravikant.
Ravi. Hi everyone, I'm back with a quiz. I hope none of us daydreamed. Yeah. So, see, the disclaimer is I'm not doing any auction here. So please don't shout when I ask the question. Please just raise your hands and I'll pick one of you, okay? The very first question is, for what reason did Saj leave the Crescendo conference early? Okay.
To drink.
And? To drink and?
To go to Marine Drive.
Yes, correct.
That doesn't keep, that doesn't.
That's the main answer. You're so concentrated on drinking. Yes. This is like very easy a question. What's the name of the song Deepak has danced to? Only two.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Official name.
I own.
Official.
No, I know.
Copyrighted name. It's wrong.
I don't know the official name.
That's the name I know. But the video is terrific.
Oh my god, PG point.
Okay.
Somebody was saying when we gave this thing and then.
Yeah. And what's the name of the book Sneha is currently reading?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot your name. Yes. Oh. I hope I'm one of the two. And so Nivedita was called by someone as something. What's that something? Not
so many things somebody says.
Look, there is some express, like what is it?
Hey.
Badri.
It's Malabar Express.
Yes. So who called you that? Your teacher? Professor. Great. And in which year did Piyush start his professional career? You don't need to mention the exact year, like around. I'll repeat the question. In which year did Piyush start his professional career? Only one. Yeah.
2007.
That's not the exact answer you mentioned, right? 2008 to 2009. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes. And who is the Jesus according to Tripti? Sneha. Yes. So, what did Deepak mention about his daughter, and what does she do? Yeah.
Trained Bollywood dancer.
Yes. Correct, right? Trained Bollywood dancer.
Yeah.
Yes. So, that's all about the quiz. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, next I'll call on the grammarian, Toastmaster Madhur.
Good evening, Toastmaster and guest. Good evening. So I had a wonderful meeting with my notes, and we got overwhelming usage of the word of the day, retrospect, 12 times. And just to remind Twinshu, it's not restroom, it's retrospect. But glad you used that. Now coming on to the good usage, we get to learn here some phrases like Piyush use laughter is best recipe, but it completes with laughter is best recipe for happiness. Tripti use excellence is what we should aim for. We also heard some expressions which will help us imagine the situation, like Akshay use endured ups and downs. Mani use tick all boxes and opt for 10 DCP points. Sneha use overcome my reading block. So these expressions help us imagine the situation. Deepak use the word retrieve, which means get something back. And Toastmaster Sayuj use Toastmaster who listened to his heart. It is an idiom or figurative expression. Tripti took help of metaphor, or to be specific, religious allusion to compare a person with a Jesus to emphasize the compassion and selflessness. Now coming on to the not so good usage, someone say Jan of this month, which can be Jan of this year. Someone use let's put up a hand, which can be let's put our hand together. Someone use memories to carry forward later in life, which can be used as memories to carry with us for life. Someone use something or blah blah, which can be depict with different words like and so on and many more, something like that. And someone use good question to ask opportunity, which can be used as good opportunity to ask question. We also get to hear about a word crescendo. How many of us know the meaning of crescendo? Not Akshay, you who are not a part of Toastmasters since 1 year. Meaning of crescendo. Okay, so meaning of crescendo is a noise of music that gets louder and louder. And the tagline of crescendo was one word, countless ripple. One voice, countless ripples. Yes. So we had a great meeting, and overall today's meeting reminds me grammar is not about good or wrong sentence. It's about choosing a word that says clarity, connection and impact. With that, I hand over to the General Evaluator Sayuj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Madhur. And now it's time to hear the sound from the AHA counter. Toastmaster Nikhil.
Good evening again, Toastmasters and guests. So to present my report, I've divided everybody into 3 categories. One is, first category is people who used crush words up till 3 times. Second category is 4 to 6, and the last one are more than 6. So in the first category we have people, Samarth used it twice. I'll just go over, maybe for the detailed report you can contact me later, so I'll just mention the names. Samarth and Badri, also Tia and Akshay. These people used crush words the least number of times. Now for the second category, we have Nivedita, we have Madhav, we have Priyansh. These people need to work a little bit more in order to reach the first category. Now others, there are a lot of names, so I'll just keep it short. You can contact me later after the meeting to get a detailed report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikhil, and now it's time for the timer. Toastmaster Samarth.
All right, moving on with the prepared speeches. Deepak took 7 minutes 14 seconds and all the speakers qualified. In evaluation, Twinshu took 3 minutes 55 seconds. Moving on to the table topics. Sneha took 2 minutes 3 seconds. Tia took 1 minute 54 seconds. Madhav took 1 minute 32 seconds. Arya took 1 minute 42 seconds. Priyansh took 2 minutes 13 seconds. Tripti took 2 minutes 21 seconds. Vibha took 41 seconds. Piyush took 1 minute 25 seconds. And Srinath took 2 minutes 4 seconds. There was one DNF. Disqualification. Thank you. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Samarth, and please give a big round of applause for Samarth because that's his first time role taking. So, I didn't miss out any role players, right? Okay, so now coming to my tag team. So here's the feedback on the tags team. Samarth, you did use the script while speaking, which is great. I love that. Avoid taking the pad when you're doing that because you are trying to get the cards out, pad out, but just use the cards. You did a great job there without using the script. I love that. Just one more thing is there was no icebreaker, so there's no need to talk about the icebreaker. So it's always good to look at the agenda and see what level of the speech is. Based on that, you can prepare your script. Every role needs to be timed. Whether it's essay till the end, it needs to be timed. So that's something that you can take care in the futures because that is a feedback that goes back into those role takers so that we keep everything within time. And it was always good to tell beforehand that a number of people who qualified or disqualified so that it's clear that okay, this is what it is, but it's good that you've listed the timings out. Other than that, great job. Toastmaster Nikhil, you didn't speak about the CRPF word as such, but you did talk about the words that you're going to capture. That is good. I love that in the initial itself you gave a tip in terms of okay, having a problem, take a pause, right? Which is good. I love that you divided into categories. It's always nice to have a category 1 where the people didn't have any filler words, right? But great job there. Grammarian Madhur, great job with 12 word of the day, 12 usage of word of the days. Great word of the day. You have a good humor, keep it up. It's just great to see you come on stage week after week, improving. You had a great report. I love that you use different, you don't need to time me. Thank you. So you had a great different types of usage of English, like metaphors and your use of Jesus. I love that, different categories, and that's how you learn to use language on the stage. Think that's, and Ravikant, yours was very engaging, great job on it. You had good topics, but then I felt it was a little too easy. Right? I know that's something that you are trying to get into that listening phase, but yeah, make it a little bit tougher for people. Now coming to the Toastmaster of the day, Nivedita. Sorry. Great, thank you. Table topic Master of the day, you reiterated the timings of the speech, which was great. You encourage the use of the word of the day. So Madhur, please say thank you to her. I love the journal theme that you had, and the topics were pretty simple, and it was good for both the guests and the Toastmasters, which was great. Do I have time? Okay, quickly going through the table topic, folks. Sneha, your topic was great. I think it was a journey, was a book. How will you define it? You had a lot of intro going on, so I was wondering where are you going with it. But then towards the end you said it's a combination of books. I would wish that part came a little bit earlier because I was getting lost in that, but other than that it was good because your conclusion concluded the whole thing. Tia, the person who wrote a page in your life, I think your mentor, you learned a lot from the mentor because it was completely structured. It was good structure. You had an intro, body, and the conclusion, which is great. Madhav, a role that you played unexpectedly. Yes, you had a great intro. There's a humor and a good conclusion on your speech. Arya, a page from your life that you would like to read again. I would say it takes courage to come on stage and speak, and you did that. You should see my video 14 months ago when the first time I came on stage as a guest, and Akshay showed me that when he was mentoring me. I was like, what the hell, who is this guy doing what? But coming on stage and speaking, that is great. It's always good to take a pause when the table topic master gives you a topic. Take a pause, think through, and then respond. It's better late than never. So congratulations on that. Priyansh, a speech that stayed with you. I love that you took a pause before getting on to it. And you had a good body language and a good conclusion on your speech. Tripti, achievement worth framing. I like that you engage the audience. Where is she? Gone. Okay. Okay, just tell her this. I'm surprised that Tripti forgot a line. That was surprising for me. I've never seen Tripti forget anything. Vibha, a page of courage. I think this is a very honest speech that you had, showed a lot of vulnerability. I would love to hear you speak more. Right? So give Anna a lot of essay work and you come on stage and do the table topics more. Piyush, a page of laughter. I think it was a good topic. You had a building up the story in terms of that. And I was then hoping that I could hear more from it, more laughter, more incidents that has happened. Other than that, it was great. Srinath, thank you page from your book. Guys, I love your humor, man. It's just, you have that subtle humor that comes out. I just love it. And you took a pause before you started. And you had a very unique take on the topic. You went on with, getting drunk and all that. I said, yeah, thank you for the memories. And that's connected that whole thing together, and that was great. I think with that, I think I would conclude this one and vote. And please vote for the role players, and please give your feedback on the meeting.
Requesting all the guests to please fill out this form. This will help you to help us reach out to you later.
All these were not automatically populated. Was something wrong? It's fine. I didn't do anything. You're on the right answer account. It's personal. It's personal account. Okay, no, but it's
Folks, we are at 8 responses. It's 13. Target number is at least 16.
Done. Okay, thank you. With that, I would hand the stage to our presiding officer who is hiding behind the curtains. Money, money.
Thank you so much everyone for that loud cheer and your amazing participation. How is the meeting for everyone? Lovely. Yes. So how do you describe the meeting in your own words? Shout out about your meeting. Sorry?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Retrospective.
Retrospective.
Introspective.
Introspective.
Saucy.
Amazing. Saucy. Because of that song. Yes. So before, as we progress into the meeting, I have one very special announcement for all the members, and all the guests are welcome too, where we have a very special meeting coming on the next Sunday on July 5th, 4 p.m. Any idea about to the members what's special?
Installation.
Yes. So if you have any tasks on the calendar, so make sure that you are all cancelling those all tasks and you are present in the same venue, Mushroom Studios, at what time? 4 p.m. on July 5th. Yes, where all the new incoming officers installation will be done, and along with all the outgoing officers thanking will be done. Are we all set? Are we all clear about the next week agenda?
Yes.
Can we all get that nod that next week I'll be there? All the members at least? Yes. Guess we would love to have you as well next meeting. Yes. So this is one of the special announcement I have for today. And the next thing, any volunteers from the guests to share about the meeting experience or how you enjoyed it? Who's that lucky one to come on to the stage once again and share about the meeting experience and say what you liked in today's meeting in a one-liner? Yes. Yes, ma'am, please. You can come on stage and share your meeting experience.
That takes more courage to take. Sorry, I'm holding it. Yeah, so I'm in one-liner, right? And nobody's timing me. Anyway, so while I was coming, obviously my heart, my stomach, everything was full with butterflies. But then obviously it turned into bright hearts when I landed here. So it's sparkling, it's heartfelt, and it's really, really bright. And I'm sure that I'm inspired, and I will get back again to listen my butterflies and get brighter with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Always, it's not easy to come on stage, and you expressed it all the butterflies about it. Yes. So moving on to our meeting winners. Today we have the best table topic winner. Before I announce, we have the special scrolls as well. May I request Vibha to show it to everyone? Yes. Yeah, you can show that. Yes. So special scrolls as well for all the roles. So this is from our Division I initiative, yes, of District 121. One thing is that after you get this one, at the end, please ensure you are returning back to the SAA. It's like a passing on the baton. That's the theme of this scrolls. So coming on to all the winners list, the best table topic winner goes to Tia. Can I have that?
I really have nothing else to say. Thanks so much. All of you. Thank you.
Yes.
Lovely. This is really, really lovely. And do I have to hand it over to all?
At the end, no worries. And also you can stay here. You can stay here.
Sure,
yes.
thank you.
It's always lovely to see you back coming to our club and also giving the speeches.
Today, I guess.
And also retrospecting to the page where Toastmaster or Mr. Girish, how he helped you about the mentoring and the speeches. It was so glad to hear from it, and many thanks to him as well.
Even I have seen him delivering speeches, and lovely. It was really, really lovely to learn from.
Wonderful. So fond of it. Yes, even we love Akshay. Making his feedback. So moving on.
I did have a lovely after love.
Okay. Nice. So moving on to your best auxiliary role taker, which goes to Toastmaster Madhur. Toastmaster Madhur, when you come on stage, you always come, as our GE told, you always come with that humor and also making sure that all the audience are engaged, whether it is grammarian or any particular role. And today, making this particular term end with 12 word of the day usages to significant 12 months of the year. So glad. Thank you so much and congratulations. Moving on to our best role player goes to Toastmaster Badri Narayanan.
Badri, 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 Badri.
Can hold it. Yes. So how many of you agree that today we have not just heard about the term how it went, but visualized and seen each and everything? It's back of the stage. I understand how much effort it took, how much effort it comes for that preparation. Toastmaster Badri, as I said at the start, you always come something unique. We always come with an innovative and always energize all the audience in the crowd. Thank you so much for making this particular meeting more and more interesting, and congratulations for winning this best role taker. Yes. One group picture. Yes. Thank you. Take your seats. So before we wind our meeting, I would like to say thank you to all the members who are present over here, along with the ExCom members who made this meeting more successful. Can I hear the loud cheer and request the ExCom officers, wherever you are, please rise from your seats. Our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Sayuj Varghese. And our Vice President Membership, Toastmaster Priyansh Tripathi. And our Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Pinchu Parmar. So to all the members and all the guests, as you know, there are a lot of efforts and planning goes behind the screens, and these are the ones who ensure that meeting happens successfully and make sure that everyone is getting that opportunity. Thank you so much, everyone. These are my officers who ensured that every meeting made it more creatively with their posters, members engagement, guest engagements. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And maybe today is the last meeting as a president. I'm going to call this meeting as closed. I request everyone to come on stage and take a group picture.